Hey everybody, today it's time for a review. It comes from the house of Ormonde Jayne. This is my bottle of Tolu. It was released in 2002 and the perfumer behind this fragrance is Schön. I think I pronounced that pretty good. And I bought this basically a year ago. It was the first purchase I made in 2020, and I have no regrets. So I'm going to spray some on. We'll talk about what it smells like in the opening and the mid and the base, because this has a good development and kind of three quite distinct parts. Okay, so when this opens, I get almost this kind of green unripened citrus, and I think the citrus aspect is coming from neroli or orange blossom, and it has this kind of wet greenness to it, and it's not the same as the kind of bitter green that you would get from petitgrain, for example. So I'm not sure where this is coming from. It's almost a herbal green as well, and it is surprising, okay, because the one thing I noticed when I first tested this, because it's called Tolu. Tolu is a balsam that comes from trees, mainly from South America, and because it was named after that particular ingredient, I had it in my mind that it was going to smell different, especially in the opening. There's actually a brightness and a lightness in the opening which takes you a bit by surprise, and it kind of remains there for the whole development of the fragrance. As it transitions into the middle part, this really nice hybrid floral middle appears, like, you know, sort of kind of the clouds kind of part, and you're left with this hybrid of rose and dainty white florals, as well as waxier kind of florals. So it doesn't exactly smell like a rose. It doesn't exactly smell like lily of the valley. Apparently there's an orchid accord here. I've never smelled an orchid that actually has a scent. I'm not even sure if they exist, and I'm probably guessing that orchid is like some kind of perfumery fantasy note here, but there is a lovely overall peachy beige waxiness about this middle part of the scent. So far we've got this slightly unripened citrusy green in the opening, transitioning into these waxy solid floral heart, and then the main ingredient, or the eponymous ingredient, comes into play in the base eventually. And what you get is, so Tolu has some vanilla-y aspects as well as some spicy, sweet spicy accents. It has a very slight touch. I pick up a smokiness in the base. I'm not sure if it's coming from the Tolu or something else, but the base here is, it's not a traditional recognizable amber accord to my nose. It's a very muted amber, which I really like, because a lot of amber bases in perfumes tend to eventually take over everything that's come before it. This base here that's been created for Tolu still allows the top and mid to breathe and coexist with everything else. So it's beautifully blended perfume in that respect, because you get all aspects of the note pyramid, and they all meld into each other, but at the same time you're able to smell them separately when they're occurring or when they're at their peak. Wearing this perfume gives me abstract imagery of flowing velvet peach colored capes. Like if I was wearing one now and it was flowing around me, that's what Tolu smells like to me in a visual sense. Like I say, the base, which I have going here, turns into an amber base, but it's not dominated by too much vanilla. In this case, too much Tolu. There is a bit of Tonka nuttiness in there as well. So it's muted. It's a little bit dry, and like I said, there is this like touch of smoke in it as well. But all the while, I can still smell those florals. I can still get that ghost of that orange blossom in the top, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. This has, I think, just moderate projection, and it lasts on my skin a good 6 to 7 hours. And as you can see, most users of this perfume are female, but if you're a guy who doesn't mind getting a little bit of floral on, because that would probably be the aspect of this fragrance that might deter guys from wanting to try this, definitely give this a go. I absolutely love wearing this. Never feel it's leaning too far one way, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And also, if you're looking for something kind of with those deep florals and a bit of an amber base that can be worn in slightly warmer weather, look no further. I love Tolu. I don't really like it. I love it, and I couldn't recommend it highly enough. Tolu from Ormonde Jayne, there's my review. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful, and also let me know if you've tried it in the comments, and I look forward to doing another review soon. I'll see you all later. Bye.